I'm going to show you how to do what is called a plain stitch. So I'm just going to use different colour wool for this. So on the back of my sample, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to tie this on. You can use masking tape if you're finding the tying a little bit fiddly, but just on one of your warp strings, just a little knot. You can double knot it if you want to. There we go. So that's at the back. Now the other end of your, just zoom out, the other end of your wool, we're going to put it through a needle just to make it a little bit easier when we're going in and out and doing the weave. So I've just left a little bit dangling down there. I don't want to double it up. You can double it up, I don't want to double it up. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to turn that around because I've started with it over here. I'm just going to pull it down to the bottom because I'm going to start off down here. So just a normal plain stitch, what we're going to do. The idea of weaving is going in between, so under, over, under, over, under, over, under, over, under. Just like that. So that's weaving. I'm weaving in and out of something. So I'm just going to pull that bit of wool along. And then all I'm going to do, you can use anything to do this, your fingers, the actual needle, whatever you want. I'm just going to push it down as far as I can go. And I can go to about there. Brilliant. Now we're just going to pull that around the back and we're going to come back over to this side again. In actual weaving though, you would just work this way along, but I found that with a grey board you can go the whole way around and add colour to the whole section, so it's quite nice. What we're going to do now though is the opposite. So because I went over the, I went under here, I'm going to go over. So I'm going to do the opposite of what I did last time. And this is your basic plain stitch. So because I went under there, I'm going to go over. Because I went over there, I'm going to go under, and I'm just going to do the opposite of that first row. And then I'm going to push that, pull that along. There we go, pull it nice. Give it some tension, not too tight, not too slack. And again, we're just going to pull that down to the bottom so it's nice and in line, just like that. We're going to go around the back again, and as you might have guessed, we're going to do the opposite. So because I've gone over, I'm going to go under. And because I've gone under, I'm going to go over. So I'm just doing the opposite. And you would just keep going like this. So I'm going to do 2 rows of the plain stitch. Just don't forget to keep pushing it down. Actually, I'm going to go for 6 and then we're going to change it up. So there we go. So now what you can do once you've learnt that method of weaving, we can start to make it a little bit more interesting now. So rather than going under, over, under, over, under, over, what I'm going to do this time is so there's 9, so I'm going to do 3, 3, 3. Yeah, so you've just got to count them when you're working out a new pattern. So what I'm going to do, I've got 3 sets of 3, so that works quite well. I couldn't do 2s because it goes 2, 2, 2, 2 and 1, so that wouldn't really work. So I'm going to do 3s. So I'm going to do the opposite, so that goes over. So I'm going to go under 3, over 3, under 3. And I'm going to see how that changes my pattern. And again, you would do the opposite on the next row. So I've gone over 3, under 3, over 3. If you find that you are running out of wool, that's no problem whatsoever. All you need to do is just tie an extra bit on. And what I'm going to do, I want it to be at the back, I don't want it to be on the front, so I'm going to go and snip my wool a little bit so that when I tie the new piece on, it's hidden away at the back of my weave. There we go, so it's hidden, and as I come round you wouldn't even notice. So I'm just going to get a little bit more wool. You know, once you've learned how to do that, you can be a bit creative in terms of changing colours and blending colours. So we just learn the basics first of all. Right, I've got my new wool, I'm going to continue going. So because I've gone over 3, I'm going to do the opposite, under 3, and keep going. And don't forget to just keep pushing it down. And after doing it a few times, you'll notice that there's a pattern change. And if you want to, after doing 6 of them, you can go back to that plain stitch that we did at the start, which was under, over, under, over, under, over, every one.